Hello, everyone. Happy that you made this decision to take up this, and welcome to ChatGPT for everyone. So, we will cover from the basics of ChatGPT to advanced prompting in this, and let's start with how to create your own ChatGPT account. So, most of you might have a ChatGPT account, but quickly we will cover this, right? So, I'll just go search for ChatGPT, and you'd want to go to chatgpt.com, right? So here it'll ask you to sign up or log in. So you can just say sign up, and then it'll ask you to create an account, enter an email ID. So I'd suggest you to use an email ID instead of these options, right? So let's say I'm just going to enter an email ID here, and then you enter your password, and then you click on sign up, right? And after that, ChatGPT will send an email like this, which would require you to verify your email address. And once you verify your email address, it will say your email address was verified, and you have to just go back to login, right? And then you can click on login, and then enter your email ID again here, and then go ahead, enter your password, and then you'll be able to log into your ChatGPT. And once you log in, you'll have this screen visible for you, and you can go ahead and start using your ChatGPT. So it's very simple. You can dismiss any notification that is here, and after that, you can start doing your first prompts here itself, and all your prompts will be visible here itself, right? So let's say that whatever history was there, it will start becoming visible here. And if you want to start a new chat, you can click on new chat here, right? And you'll be able to start using ChatGPT here itself. And you can also see if you are on a premium model or ChatGPT plus, you'll be able to see multiple options that you can choose and select to go ahead and use advanced features as well, right? So for initial part of the course, we will go with the free chat gpt, which is good for us to get started. Great, thanks. Now you have your account in place. Let's move forward. Okay, so now let's begin with the prompting, and in this session we will see how to make your prompting effective. This is a step-by-step guide to writing effective prompts, right? So we will learn how to do this, and the first step is to define the goal. I will also be providing an example for each of these steps, but let's say what is the first step. So when you are going to write a prompt, you have to be clear about what you want. You have to identify if you need advice or tips or explanations or examples, document formats, table formats, everything, right? So you have to be very clear, and you need to be clear what is that you are looking for. And after that, we have to add context, and we have to add details like your own background, your own level. Like, are you an advanced uh, do you have advanced knowledge in this? Are you beginner in this area that you're prompting for? And what is the purpose that you're trying to make it for, so that the response becomes more relevant, right? And we have to be very specific with the requirements, right? So what is the format that you are looking for? What is the tone that you're looking for? Is it simple, casual, professional, or friendly, and all of those things? And if you want any other details, you can add here, and decide if you want this to be a list point format, or do you want it in paragraphs. And then you will ask if you need this to be broken down into step by step, right? So most of the tasks are multi-step, so you can ask for a step by step breakdown to get a clear and organized response. You have to give it constraints, like, do you want to limit it in any specific words, like 100 characters, 300 characters, 500 characters, or 1000 characters, right? And you can request different types of styles, as if you want this into first person, second person, third person, or you want this to be written in a classic style in a ultra modern way, and you want it for a document or a presentation, and all of those things you can add here. And you this will help you have your answers very focused. And this process you have to do in a iterative way, repetitive way. If whatever answer that you've got, if you want to refine it further, you have to give it more feedback to improve upon the response. We'll also do this. And if at all you're looking for something, or if you're not looking for something, you have to give that as an example. So you can ask for examples, comparisons, analogies, or formats, like if you're looking for format for article, heading, subheading, title, image, text for image, like what do you want to search, what would be the right search term for this image, so that this response becomes more clear. And you have to refine based on previous interactions. So based upon all your previous interactions, you can refine what you want to keep and what you want to omit, right? What you want to leave. And then you come up with a final end product, or the final response, right? So let's go ahead and do this as an example, right? So now let's say we are looking for some workout tips, right? So that is the base prompt. So what is that you're looking for? You're looking for workout tips. That is clear. So in the first step, what we will do is we will go ahead into ChatGPT and ask the same thing, right? And for the sake of demonstrations, what I'll be doing is I'll be clicking this as a temporary chat, right? So what happens is every new chat will not have history of my previous chats. Okay, so now if I come back and say give me some workout tips, and I enter this, okay, now you can see this, it'll go ahead and generate some workout tips, but it will not be guided. It'll go ahead and generate tips randomly, right? So now you can see here what it's saying is, okay, you have to set clear goals, and then you have to balance your workouts, progress gradually, and all the text, focus on form first, warm up and cool down, mix it up, and all of these things it is saying. And it is not stopping, like it's given you, it is like 12 points, right? And but now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a new chat. And how do you do a new chat? You go here and click on clear chat. Okay, I am going to go and improve it further with the first step, right? And what is the first step? We have to define the goal. And I'm going to say give me some simple workout tips for getting started. So I've added a few points, which is give me some workout tips to give me some simple workout tips for getting started, right? So now if I go to my chat gpt and I'm just going to type this, you will see it is giving me the response in a little better format, because now it is giving me specific, a little more specific than what I was getting earlier, right? And now it is thinking like it's 10 steps, very clear on what I have to do, and has kept it very simple, right? So like start with body weight exercises and focus on form, listen to your body, track your progress, right? And now what we will be doing is we'll be taking it to the second step. So we will be adding a little bit more context, right? Meaning telling ChatGPT a little about me, right? So I'm going to my ChatGPT and clearing the chat, and I'm going to say I'm a beginner looking for simple workout tips I can do home. So here the context is clear, and the context is that I am a beginner and I'm looking for simple workout tips and at home. So beginner and home are like a little bit more context for ChatGPT, right? So let's go ahead and do this, right? So now it has started giving me more because I said I'm a beginner. It's going to explain it a little bit more in detail, right? So now you can see just with a few steps you are getting such a good response. Okay, what is a circuit? You have to pick up 3 to 5 exercises like push-ups, squats and planks, then stretch, track your progress also, and then sample bigger workout routine also. It has given with me like 2 sets of this and 10 to 15 reps of this, and a 5 minutes cool down stretch for 5 minutes. It has given and laid it down. It's very simple because I'm a beginner and I want to do this at home, right? So these are more body exercises because I have to do this at home and I don't have any equipment, right? So let's go back and take it to the next step, which is be specific with requirements. Right now I'm going to say I'm a beginner looking for 3 simple workout tips I can do at home, each in one sentence. Right, so I'm being specific and I'm asking uh, it to improve on this. Right, so I'm just going to clear chat and then I'm going to say, yeah, I'm a beginner looking for 3 simple workout tips, each in one sentence. Right? So let's go ahead and try this. Okay. Now, as a user, this is easy for me. Right? I would not be doing anything much with the whole text because I just want to get started. Right? So 3 simple workout tips is do 3 sets of 10 to 15 body weight squats to strengthen your legs and core, resting 30 seconds between sets. Plank hold, push up on knees or toes. This is very much actionable for me as a user. Right? So, based upon improvement of the prompt, I'm getting what I really need. Right? Now, let's go ahead and say request steps or breakdown if needed. Right, so now I'm going to say I am okay. I'm going to clear this and I'm going to say I am a beginner looking for 3 simple workout tips I can do at home, each in one sentence, with step-by-step instructions if possible. Right, you can omit if possible. Right, uh, so because you'll be clear step-by-step instructions. Now I'm just going to give this prompt to ChatGPT. Okay, because those 3 points is what exactly what I need. Then I need it in step by step instructions. Okay, so now you can see that this is exactly what I need, and a little bit also in steps. Right, so bodyweight squats is stand with feet shoulder wide apart, toes slightly turned out, and then lower down, and then rise back up, standing by pushing through your heels, and it is explaining the whole exercise to me. Right, and I'm actually closer to my goal uh, because I've started from give me some workout tips which was not actionable and which I could not do anything with. Right, now let's say the next point, use constraints to narrow the focus. Right, and now if you see this particular point, you are just going to add a few more constraints to improvise on this particular chart. Now let's use this prompt, and I come here to ChatGPT, and I'm saying here I'm a beginner looking for 3 simple workout tips I can do at home, each in one sentence, with simple step-by-step instructions under, let's say we call it 300 words, or let's try to increase it to 400 words. Okay, so now you're going to get all the steps with more points each. Right, so now if you want to make each point 400 words each, and I'm going to click send. Right, so Now you can see here that each of the points is coming with 400 words. Yeah, so this is even more usable for you to get started.